So, the Phlog. Am I right? Everyone knows it, everyone hates it. It's a weapon that people have complained about ever since it was added to the game in the before times. You know, before Valve completely abandoned TF2 and left it to die. I mean, it's practically become a rite of passage into the TF2 community to rip on the Phlog. You would be hard-pressed to find someone who likes using and playing against the Phlog. No matter who you are or what map you're playing on, if you equip the Phlog, you're basically guaranteed to make the chat saltier than seawater. And, seawater's pretty salty, man, so, you know, that's pretty salty. So, what's so bad about the Phlog? Ask no one ever, because everyone already knows why nobody likes the Phlog. I mean, it's obvious, right? If you already know why everyone hates the Phlog, good job, I guess. I mean, I always knew you were my special little star. But for everyone else, the Phlog gives you an inf meter, which completely fills after dishing out 300 fire damage. So shotgun and melee damage don't really count. Unless you're weird and use the sharpened volcano fragment. I mean, seriously, if you're using the sharpened volcano fragment, you're probably gonna be too drunk to remember that you even equipped the Phlog. Anyway, after your meter is at 100%, you can taunt and get guaranteed crits for 7 to 8 seconds. 10 seconds if your taunt is cancelled. Also, you're invulnerable while taunting now. Well, I guess it's not that new anymore. It's been a change that happened a while ago, but it's new to me. But, of course, with such a powerful ability, you've also get a pretty harsh downside. No air blast. And, no random crits, I guess. But that should just be the baseline. You know, a stat that goes on all weapons. So, here we have it, a powerful flamethrower that can wipe out an entire team if you play your cards right. While the Phlog can be pretty annoying to go against, I often hear people complaining about how it's overpowered. If you were to ask me if the Phlog was overpowered 1 week ago, I would say yes without any hesitation. But honestly, now I'm starting to think that balance-wise, maybe it's not so bad. Pyro is the hard counter to 3 of the 9 classes, Demoman, Soldier, and Spy. But with the removal of Air Blast, 2 of those 3 counters are completely nullified. However, although I don't think that the Phlog is overpowered, nothing, and I mean nothing, can describe the sheer pain of waiting 15 whole seconds to respawn, walking directly out of your spawn, then having a crit pyro burn your entire team to a crisp within the span of 3 seconds. That is not okay. And then when you respawn, and he has crits yet again somehow, I don't even know how you get crits that quickly. How do you even do that? And then you're stuck in like an endless cycle of pain and terror because somehow the 3 soldiers that literally just walked out of your spawn didn't see the Phlog pyro, sitting in the corner digging their graves. If you can't tell, I just got out of the game against the Phlog pyro and, well, I got to writing a script. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Phlog, but it's not overpowered really either, because I actually had to use the Phlog to get background footage for this video, and I realized that there aren't many opportunities where you actually get to use those crits. A lot of times you just die with them. I don't know, I really don't think that the Phlog is overpowered. I think that it's weird, because the Phlog, I mean, you have such a powerful ability. I mean, those crits are crazy, but no air blast is so crippling. I still don't like the Phlog though, and that's why I want to rework it. The original idea of the Phlog was to make it a flamethrower that is capable of more damage, so I tried to stay as true to that as possible. I went with sort of an overheat mechanic for the rework. Basically, the longer you fire, the more damage you can do, and the max would cap at 135%, which would be the same as mini-critting with the stock flamethrower. But of course, while using this reworked Phlog, you'll have to be pretty careful, because if you fire for too long, it will pretty much become useless for 3 seconds, forcing you to switch to your secondary or melee. At least I thought that that might be a good way to implement more damage while discouraging going completely WM1 mode, but in practice, I'm not sure if that would work well or not. As for the air zap, its whole idea is to not make Pyro completely useless against 2 of the 3 classes he was actually built to be good against. It's still not going to be as good as the default air blast. The only thing that it can do that the air blast can't is be used while firing. So that means air zaps can't damage or extinguish players. Its sole purpose is to destroy projectiles. I guess you could compare it to the old short circuit, but only being able to destroy 1 projectile at a time, because that old short circuit was kind of overpowered. Also, it has a 3-second cooldown, because again, that seems kind of spammable. So I thought, you know, may as well give it some sort of downside. As for the overheat ability, I'm not sure if it would be overpowered. I mean, I tried to balance it out with a cooldown that would force you to stop firing, but it's really one of those things that could only be tested in-game to see if it works. We could probably play with the numbers a bit more, but I think the concept would be pretty interesting to see in-game. I would say the changes I made are a win-win for everyone. It's much more fun to play against, at least I think so, while also giving pyros more incentive to use it. With the old Phlog, you would be pretty screwed if a soldier in demo came up and decided that you would be their next meal. Your only hope would be to leak their IP address and hope that they get DDoS before they brutally murder you. You wouldn't even be able to get close to them because you would be able to enter their effective range before they enter yours. With this new Phlog, you can at least destroy some of the projectiles they volley at you, and try to close the distance. You would still be at a disadvantage, mind you, but at least you wouldn't be a sitting duck. If you're going against the pyro with the new Phlog, it would be much easier to have a fair fight for multiple reasons. For example, if you see that the pyro is not firing currently, you would know that they would do reduced damage to you, and if you engage, you would get the upper hand. You would just have to make sure to kill the pyro in the first 5 seconds, otherwise he would be able to deal significant damage to you. And if you happen to see a Phlog pyro and their weapon is already glowing red, that tells you a few important things. 1. The pyro can currently deal increased damage, so keep your distance, and the pyro will only be able to do increased damage for about 5 seconds, so you just have to avoid it for that time. I feel like this weapon, at least in an alternate reality, could have paired well with the man melter, but, you know, it's currently actual garbage, so that's not happening. Maybe I'll make a video on the man melter. Maybe I'll make a video on the man melter and actually, maybe I'll make a video on the man melter. Subscribe if you want to see that. I really do think that these changes would work well for the Phlog though. It would be much more fun to fight, and there's a more reason for pyro mains to use it. Honestly, after looking into the Phlog for this video, I think the Phlog is alright. I mean, the crits are great, but that downside is just, like I said, it's crippling. The Phlog is in a weird gray area of either being too good or too bad. The Phlog really deserves a rework from the ground up, since in its current state, it's just not good. And too good. I don't know, man. The Phlog is weird. I think that turning the Phlog into something new would be great, and it doesn't even have to be my rework. Honestly, anything new to the Phlog could really do some good. So I really hope that Valve will do something to at least try to fix it in the next 5 years or so. Honestly, I'm not even kidding about that. I would, like, happily wait 5 years just to see a change in the Phlog. As long as it happens in my lifetime, I'll be satisfied. I don't want to be on my deathbed at 80 and they'll never change the Phlog within that time. Maybe after the heavy update. Maybe we can have another pyro update where you fix the Phlog and the scorch shot and the man melter. Seriously, how come in the pyro update they didn't rework like all of pyro's garbage weapons? What is the deal with that? And the third degree, why didn't they change that? That's literally a direct upgrade from stock, and it's still somehow garbage. How does that even work? Anyway, I'm not satisfied with the Jungle Inferno update, but hey, you know, at least I'm getting off topic. Maybe that's for another video. But wait, before you click off this video, I have something important to tell you. I have an addiction. It's a dopamine addiction, and please feed it by subscribing, please and thank you. Also, leave a comment on what you think. I'm interested to see what people who watch my videos think. Well, alright, that'll do it for now. I'll see you guys around. So, that was terrible. You wouldn't even be able to get close to them and attack them with your fly